In a remote African village in Yamapanda, a young boy named Chaka lived with his grandmother, Gogo Masango, who was known as a witch. Chaka loved his grandmother dearly, but he was unaware of her dark secrets. Gogo Masango had bewitched Chaka so that he would never ever marry and would always be devoted to her. Hidden in the village granary were Gogo Masango's alien children. She had obtained them from a witch doctor in a faraway village. These creatures were growing in number and becoming harder to control. They consumed vast amounts of food, which worried Gogo Masango. As Gogo Masango grew older, she relied more and more on Chaka to till the land and gather enough food to feed the expanding number of aliens. The villagers began to notice strange noises coming from the granary, but Gogo Masango used her magic to keep them at bay. The villagers grew increasingly suspicious of the strange noises, which seemed to get louder, and the vast amount of food Chaka was harvesting. The food seemed way too much for Chaka and his grandmother. The villagers whispered amongst themselves and decided to seek help from the local witch doctor because they were afraid to approach Gogo Masango. They hoped the witch doctor would uncover the source of the strange happenings. The witch doctor, Sekuru Juma, came to the village and began his investigation. He watched Chaka and also noticed his strange behavior. He decided to confront Gogo Masango, but she used her magic to repel him. However, Sekuru Juma was persistent and powerful in his own right. One night, Sekuru Juma snuck into the granary and discovered the aliens. He was horrified when he realized the extent of Gogo Masango's dark magic. He knew he had to act quickly to save Chaka and the village from these dangerous creatures. Sekuru Juma gathered the villagers and explained the situation. Together, they prepared a plan to confront Gogo Masango. First of all, Sekuru Juma used his magic to break the spell on Chaka. As the spell lifted, Chaka felt a weight lift from his shoulders and he could think clearly. With Chaka free from the spell, Sekuru Juma and the villagers confronted Gogo Masango. Furious, she summoned her aliens to defend her, but Sekuru Juma, with his powerful magic, managed to weaken her control over the creatures. Sekuru Juma used his magic to turn the aliens against each other. The creatures, which were once loyal to Gogo Masango, began to fight amongst themselves. The villagers watched in awe as the aliens destroyed one another, freeing the village from their menace. With the aliens gone and Gogo Masango's power broken, the village returned to peace. Chaka, who was now free from his grandmother's dark influence, began to live a normal life. The villagers welcomed him back, and he started to build his future without fear. The village thrived, and the memory of the aliens became a legend. Chaka faced a difficult journey to regain the trust of the villagers. Although he had been a victim of Gogo Masango's magic, many villagers did not trust him. Determined to prove himself, Chaka worked tirelessly, helping with various tasks and showing kindness to everyone he met. While cleaning out Gogo Masango's hut one day, Chaka discovered an old dusty puzzle filled with spells and potions. Realizing the danger it held, he brought it to Sekuru Juma. The witch doctor decided to study the puzzle to understand and prevent any future misuse of such dark magic. One day, a mysterious witch doctor from the distant village where Gogo Masango had gotten the aliens arrived. He wanted revenge for the destruction of his creatures. Sekuru Juma and Chaka knew they had to prepare for a new threat, as the witchdoctor's powers were powerful. Sekuru Juma began training Chaka in magic, hoping to use his newfound skills to protect the village. Chaka learned quickly, motivated by his desire to safeguard his home and make up for the past. The villagers also prepared, united against the common enemy. The day of the confrontation arrived. The dark witch doctor summoned terrifying creatures to attack the village. Sekuru, Chaka, Juma, and the villagers fought bravely. Chaka's training paid off as he used his new powers to fend off the creatures. In a fierce battle, Sekuru Juma faced the dark witch doctor. With Chaka's help, they managed to defeat him, banishing his dark magic forever. With the threat defeated, the village began to heal. Chaka's bravery and dedication earned him the respect and admiration of the villagers. Sekuru Juma decided to stay in the village, continuing to teach Chaka and others about protective magic and to ensure the village remained safe. Recognizing Chaka's leadership and courage, the village elders invited him to join their council. They believed his experiences and knowledge would be invaluable in guiding the village towards a prosperous future. Chaka accepted, feeling honored and ready to serve his community. Chaka, with Sekuru Juma's help, began teaching the younger generation about the dangers of dark magic and the importance of unity and kindness. The village thrived as everyone worked together, sharing knowledge and supporting one another. Chaka's journey inspired many to overcome their own fears and challenges. One day, a traveler arrived in the village with a message from a distant relative of Chaka's. They had been searching for him for years and were overjoyed to find him alive and well. Chaka learned more about his family and felt a renewed sense of connection and belonging. Years passed and Chaka became a wise and respected leader. The village continued to prosper under his guidance. His story became a legend, inspiring future generations to value courage, resilience, and the power of community. Chaka's legacy lived on, a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the enduring power of hope.